John eats cheap, eating really cheap, $3.75 because I went to the dollar and a quarter tree frozen section. Gonna try one of these Jamaican style mild beef patties, kind of like an empanada. I guess it doesn't say, it just says beef turnover. So I'm gonna try one of those. Gonna do a lobster egg roll and a pork egg roll. That's what we're gonna have. Let's get them fired up here. First off, I need to do these in the microwave. Let's see, 2 minutes? No, 90 seconds. And it comes with sauce. So you got to pull the sauce packet out first. Let me get these all prepped up and ready to go. So I did these in the microwave per directions. They came out really soggy. So I'm going to throw them in the air fryer for a couple of minutes, see if they'll crisp up. So while the egg rolls are going in the air fryer, we're going to crisp up our mild beef patty, Jamaican style. By the way, ingredients, first ingredient on the filling is ground beef. So hopefully that's good. Got to heat this for 2 minutes, then let it cool for just a second. That does look like a flaky crust to start with. And this has like a special, not foil, but like a special crisping inside to it. So let's see how it goes. All right, so the mild beef patty, Jamaican style, is done. Get out of there. We let it rest for just a minute. It's stuck a little bit. There we go. It's nice and a little bit crusty. Not perfect. Let's check the filling. Beef is the #1 ingredient. I mean, that's not bad. Taste test. Well, I actually like the filling, but that crust just doesn't, I think it needs to be crispier. There are no oven instructions on it. I suppose you could throw it in the air fryer. It's flaky, but it's really dry. Yeah, the crust is dry. The filling is good. Mrs. Cheap, you want to give it a try?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, I want the crust to be flakier. I want it to be crispier.
Mm-hmm.
And it tastes like something. It's trying to remind me of what it tastes like, but I don't know.
Something you can get on the Midway at the fair?
I don't know.
You know, to have in the freezer for a late night, oh, I just need a little snack, $1.25. It's okay. I would have one of these. We have another one, so it'll be in the freezer for me to have later sometime,
There you go.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, so those are just a sideways. Yeah, they're okay. Keep one in the freezer for late night. $1.25, not bad. Let's check those egg rolls. All right, so our egg rolls are crisped up a little bit. This is the pork. This is the lobster.
The pork one looks a little weird.
It does. It kind of got misshapen. Now, we usually get our egg rolls. We love the pork or the chicken egg rolls at Aldi. And those are like, I think they're a little under $4 for 5 of them. They're not quite this big, I don't think. I think these are just a little bit bigger. I'm going to cut it like you're always supposed to cut egg rolls, but I don't know if that's going to work. That's your, I mean, it's not stuffed, but it looks all right. That's an egg roll. $1.25. Might be a little pricey. Oh, the sauce too. And it just says it comes with sauce packet included. So not sure what the sauce is. Probably sweet and sour, something like that. It's runny. I know that. It's not very thick. Yeah. I don't think it has as good a flavor as the Aldi ones either. Those are better. This is cheap.
It kind of fell apart.
Yeah, it did. It did really. It didn't hold together very well at all. Yeah, like I said, it's an egg roll. It's really mild flavor. I'd like to have a little bit of, I don't know, something else in there, some kind of spice. I don't know what spice really makes an egg roll. If it's soy sauce or something like that.
The pork is kind of gristly. And I want more cabbage. There
That
doesn't
would
seem
be
to be
good.
very much cabbage in it.
Yeah, there's not. All right. Well, if there's not much cabbage in there, there's probably not much lobster in the lobster one. This one held together better. Feels a little crispier. Very hot. This one actually has a different sauce, like a darker sauce. I'm going to get that ready. The lobster looks a lot like pork. I think you can tell it's not pork. I mean, it has a different taste, maybe a little more flavor, not a lot more. It still needs more. I see green onion in there, but I think it needs more of a green onion. It's got the carrots and the cabbage. One more. Well, again, it's decent. I'm not, if I was doing a blind taste test, I wouldn't go, that's lobster. Not that great of a taste. Mrs. Cheap? So there we go.
It tastes kind of like it went in a room that lobster was in.
Yeah, they walked it through the lobster pond and right out the door. All right, so yeah, this is, you know what? This is going to be a cheap meal for Mrs. Cheap and I. You know, we'll each have an egg roll and half an empanada. Maybe Mrs. Cheap won't have half an empanada. I don't know. She's got some apples and oranges, some fruit over here she can probably have. Yeah, $3.75. You know, I'm not going to say you can't go wrong with doing that, but I'm fine with, when I'm there, they have them. I pick one or two up to throw in the freezer just for that time when you don't know what you want, but you want something quick and easy that doesn't taste horrible and is fairly cheap. There you go, Dollar Tree lunch. If you've had one of these, let us know what you thought of it. Maybe a better way to cook them. Also, if there's other things at Dollar Tree, you know, it's usually $1.25 now, and now they have their tier of prices: $3, $4, $5, even more. Let us know what's good to get, because we love trying them, because we love eating cheap.